Often you can't even trust your thoughts and feelings, because if you could, we would have never been Jeffries. If you could, we would have never ever watched porn, because we wouldn't have had that. Because those things are logically bad for us, but our thoughts and feelings told us to do it, and so we lived like that for many years. That simply means we literally can't even trust our own thoughts and feelings for now. You haven't had an easy life, but you've been able to develop yourself really well. You should be proud of that. If I may be brutally honest, daddy's not coming to tell you what to do. You're past that age now. You're a man now. And life is so much smoother and easier when you do have like someone above you, especially a man, who can just simply just tell you, okay, do this. And this is why mentorship is so helpful. Imagine just being the apprentice of like a blacksmith or something. He can literally say, okay, grab the hammer, do this, do this, do this. This is why people with mentorship always do better. And fatherhood is the best, most natural form of mentorship. But you get to a certain age, or maybe a situation where you don't really have that mentorship from your father anymore. But that doesn't mean that you can't still become a man of high caliber. It just means that you need to learn the lessons yourself. And those lessons are going to be so much more valuable now because you have to go through the hard work for them. That then you're going to make sure that you pass those on to your children. This chapter of your life, this piece of wisdom that you're trying to develop right now is initiative. How to actually go and do the work and what exactly to do. It's like a core component of masculinity. And you see this in your father, and if you're growing up and you do have a father in the home, you see this where daddy just wakes up and goes to work. It's just as simple as that. And then he teaches you how you can study, how you can be proactive. I didn't really learn this at home. I developed this with that mindset that you learned in the YouTube course. Post 50 videos and stop caring about the outcome. It's more than just this like clickbaity simple advice. It's doing that is like your training ground to build this part of your character that is kind of like, imagine we're in a video game, we get to like customize our character, we've got like different levels. This is the level that you're a total noob at right now. And you can go and improve some other parts of your life. But if you've got this like weak skill, this is always going to keep holding you back up until we level it up. And the way to do that is to understand that whatever thoughts and feelings you get before you go and do these activities, like posting the video, the songs, they're not even things that you should listen to, because your thoughts and your feelings, they're kind of like a compass. The issue is that our fathers calibrate the compass for us. So when you haven't had the compass calibrated correctly, which 99% of men haven't, often you can't even trust your thoughts and feelings. Because if you could, we would have never been Jeffries. If you could, we would have never ever watched porn. Because we wouldn't have had that. Because those things are logically bad for us, but our thoughts and feelings told us to do it, and so we lived like that for many years. That simply means we literally can't even trust our own thoughts and feelings for now, till we calibrate the compass ourselves. And so you have to do it in the most masculine, unemotional, logical way. You see the truth of something, which is the analogy we said, the 60 kg bench, 100 kg bench. That's true. You understood that straight away, and you, like you said, you believe that in the gym as well. So it is the truth that you need to lower the barrier to success, or the barrier to your activity, since you're not currently able to meet where you've put it right now. You've tried it your way, didn't work, we've collected the data, we need to recalibrate the compass. We need to say to you something that you can actually do. You can go to the gym and bench 60 kg and make some progress right now. And maybe you'll hurt your ego, because people might see you bench 60 kg and maybe, I don't know if you really feel it or not, but like there's always the thought that, what if daddy walks in? I hope he watches me bench 100 kg. He's not walking in. He's not watching you in the gym. So you can bench 60, then 62.5, and 65, and get to 100. And usually at 100 is when sometimes family celebrates. Sometimes like you hear from people who haven't spoke of much recently, and you've made the
Yeah.
progress. You got to where you wanted to be. Or you can just sit
Yeah.
here and fantasize about the 100, but refuse to pay your dues and go with the progressive overload 1.25 kg aside every week.